She stormed into my yard like she owned the place, waving a stack of papers and yelling, "You're fined $50,000 for building that dam." Her voice was sharp enough to cut through the quiet air. I stood there with mud on my boots, shovel still in my hand, trying not to laugh. That dam wasn't blocking anyone's water, it was keeping my land safe from flooding. But Karen, the self-appointed queen of the HOA, decided it was illegal. She even threatened, "If you don't pay today, we'll have your property seized." I stayed calm. I'd learned long ago that people like her feed off reactions. She kept snapping pictures, pointing at me like I was a criminal, and muttering about the board and rules. But the truth was, she didn't have a single permit or legal right over my land. The dam sat on the creek that ran straight through my property, built by me, paid by me, maintained by me. Still, she waved her fake notice, stamped with a crooked HOA seal, and grinned like she had already won. "Go ahead," I told her, my voice low. "Tear it down if you think you can." She blinked, caught off guard because she knew she couldn't touch it herself. But she wasn't done. Karen never stops. A few hours later, a pickup truck rolled up, and two men in matching polo shirts hopped out. They claimed to be enforcement officers for the HOA, flashing badges that looked like they'd been printed at a gas station. One of them smirked and said, "We'll be shutting off your water until you comply." That's when I knew they were playing dirty. No HOA has the right to cut utilities. It was harassment, plain and simple. But instead of arguing, I let them walk the property. Let them laugh at the dam, let them pile threats on top of each other. Because what they didn't know was that I had cameras rolling from 3 different angles. And those badges they flashed, already flagged as counterfeit by the sheriff's office months ago. Karen thought she had me cornered with her $50,000 fine. What she didn't know is that the only thing standing between her perfect neighborhood and disaster was that same dam she wanted gone.